The San Diego sky blazed with color. It was the 4th of July. Fireworks boomed and crackled, but a different kind of tension crackled below. A cyber threat loomed. The city, usually full of joy, held its breath. This was no ordinary Independence Day. Jennifer Johnson raced through the bustling streets. Her brother Jett followed close behind. Their mission saved their city from a digital disaster. Time was running out. Every second counted. Their faces were grim, a stark contrast to the festive atmosphere around them. Jennifer and Jett were a formidable pair. Jennifer, a coding genius, could outwit any firewall. Jett, a former Navy SEAL, possessed unmatched courage and tactical skills. They were the best hope against the looming threat. Their skills complemented each other perfectly. They had dedicated their lives to protecting their city. Today was their biggest test yet. The weight of responsibility sat heavy on their shoulders, but failure was not an option. Not today. La Jolla Cove shimmered under the afternoon sun. The air was thick with salt and anticipation. Jennifer and Jett had gathered their team at this picturesque spot. This was their war room. The beauty of the cove belied the tension of their meeting. Tom, their tech whiz, was a master of decryption. Sheriff Carter, a seasoned lawman, provided ground support. Rachel Kim, a cybersecurity expert, tracked the enemy's every move. And David Morales, a communications specialist, would keep them connected. They were a team, united against a common enemy.
We have a problem. Anton Virelli is behind this attack.
Virelli, a notorious cybercriminal, had a score to settle with San Diego. He was ruthless and cunning. His attacks were legendary for their precision and devastation. Fear gripped the team, but they wouldn't let it paralyze them.
He's planning to cripple our infrastructure. Power grid, traffic systems, communication networks, everything.
The team exchanged worried glances. This was bigger than they had imagined. Failure was not an option. The fate of San Diego rested on their shoulders. Section 5. Virelli's virus. Virelli's plan was devious. He had planted a virus, a digital time bomb set to explode at the peak of the fireworks display. The chaos would mask his attack, making it harder to contain. It was a race against time. Every second brought them closer to disaster. Jennifer, we need to isolate the virus, she said, her fingers flying across the keyboard. Tom, I need you to analyze its structure. Jett, Rachel, track its path, he commanded. We need to anticipate its next move. The team worked with precision, their movements synchronized. They were a well-oiled machine driven by a shared sense of urgency. Section 6. A race against time hours ticked by. The sun began its descent, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. The team worked tirelessly, fueled by coffee and adrenaline. They were close, but Virelli was a formidable opponent. Tom, I've almost got it, he exclaimed, his voice hoarse. The virus's encryption is complex, but I'm breaking through. Suddenly, an alarm blared from Rachel's computer. Rachel, he's moving, she shouted. The virus is replicating. It's heading for the power grid. The room went silent. A collective gasp escaped their lips. This was it, the moment of truth. Section 7. Moments of doubt. A wave of fear washed over Jennifer. Was this the end? Could they really stop Virelli? She glanced at Jett, his face etched with worry. They had never faced odds like this before. Jett saw the doubt in his sister's eyes. He placed a hand on her shoulder, his grip firm. Jett, we can do this, Jen, he said, his voice low and steady. We have faith, we have each other. We will not fail. His words were like a lifeline. Jennifer took a deep breath, her resolve returning. He was right. They had come too far to give up now. Jennifer and Jett shared a deep faith. It had seen them through tough times. It was their anchor in the storm. Now, facing their greatest challenge yet, they drew strength from it. Their faith was their shield. Jennifer, give us strength, guide our hands, protect our city. As if in answer to her prayer, an idea sparked in her mind. It was risky, but it just might work. It was their only hope. The night wore on. The first light of dawn crept over the horizon, painting the sky with soft hues of pink and gold. The team worked tirelessly, their eyes glued to their screens. They were running out of time. Jennifer, this is it. Tom, are you ready? Tom, ready when you are. Jennifer took a deep breath and whispered a silent prayer. Then, with a flick of her wrist, she unleashed her counter-virus. The room crackled with tension. The virus spread through the network, a digital warrior battling for the city's soul. Seconds stretched into an eternity. Then slowly, the red alerts on the screen began to fade, replaced by the calming glow of green. Rachel, we did it. We actually did it. A cheer erupted in the room. They had done it. San Diego was safe. Virelli had been defeated. Jennifer and Jett embraced, their eyes filled with tears of relief and gratitude. As the city slowly awoke, oblivious to the cyber war that had raged throughout the night, Jennifer, Jett, and their team allowed themselves a moment of quiet satisfaction. They had saved their city. They knew this was not the end. The fight for cybersecurity was a continuous battle. But for now, they had won. And as they watched the sun rise over a peaceful San Diego, they knew that their faith, their courage, and their unwavering dedication to their city had made all the difference.